Juno's World.
What it doing? What it be like, world? It's your boy Freddie Andretti here with another episode of No Clickbait Podcast. As always, I got my man Coolio. I got my man Ism in the building. How you
Hey, I
living,
promise
bro?
I'm gonna have an intro tucked in the back pocket next time for you, dog. I be thinking, you know what? He's matured since the last time he said anything about me. Nope, every single week. I keep falling for it.
Man, it's all out of love, man. I'm in a good mood. It's Friday, so we're just talking about it's a good Friday. Um, no pun intended. Uh, but you know, in a good mood, man. Happy to be here. Happy to get another episode out here to the people. Felt like we had a really good episode last week. Man, I said last year.
About to
Man,
say,
time
man, our anniversary.
Do you know what today is? Nah. Good episode last week. Appreciate you again, my boy Rev, pulling up on us. Chiming in and coming on the episode, letting us peek into the wonderful mind of yours. Appreciate all the love that we got from the episode as well. Definitely going to get some more guests on here soon. Got a few people lined up, said that they like to come on or would mind come on, and just letting us know what they got going on, giving us a little knowledge. Just like to hear different perspectives on some of the different topics that we have. But I do want to start the episode off, not to be sad or anything, but just want to say rest in peace to the great George Foreman. Pioneer, great athlete, great entrepreneur off the court, big in the community, just somebody that means something to a lot of people. So rest in peace, George Foreman, and condolences out to the Foreman family. Anything to add there,
March has
Ism?
been March has been a nasty month because we did that for somebody, Angie Stone.
Yeah.
We had to do that for Angie Stone. And March feels like it was condensed. So for so much to happen, and it feels like we got one Friday out the month. That's crazy.
Yeah. March flew by, man. Like, I was just saying that, like, January was very long, and then February and March was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it
Like,
made up for January.
is this why time don't be feeling real? Like, I know we always joke and say I mention two of the same things every podcast, but even with the Kendrick Lamar thing, the Like That came out a year ago. That's insane to think about. Like all that
It's crazy.
transpired a year ago, we're still seeing this man everywhere.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah.
But have you seen? Speaking of George Foreman, you seen the movie?
No, I wanted to see the movie too. I forgot. So many movies be coming out, and we don't have them. So I be forgetting to even consider going to see certain movies. But I remember that movie because it got a dude from you watch Atlanta, right?
Nah, I feel like you asked me that at least once every 2 weeks.
I feel like it answer should be yes by now. It's not that many episodes, but I think the dude who plays him is in Atlanta.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's a
but
really good movie. I watched it a while back, like when it first came out. But yeah, really good movie. Dope story to hear about, like, basically being on top of the world, a world champ, and then unfortunately some things happen, and then bouncing back, being on top of the world again, and then creating generational wealth after that. It's just amazing. So definitely, anybody who hasn't seen it, I suggest you watch it. Really good story, and obviously it's a true story. So
we need to do something where this is just me speaking at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it's a clean way to do it where you recommend something to watch, either if it's to me or the listeners, I do the same, and then we give them the floor also to recommend maybe whatever they're watching or their favorite movie or whatever, and we should rate it throughout like the week.
Well, I suggest everybody watch the George Foreman movie. Um, Ism, if you got anything off the top of your head.
Movie I just watched that was pretty interesting. It's not the greatest movie I've ever seen, but it was interesting. It's Hard Eyes.
I don't want to watch it then. I mean,
Nah, it's not. I mean, every movie ain't gonna be a home run.
you can't downplay. I mean, movie I suggest. I mean, it ain't all that, but y'all should still watch. You can't downplay. Like,
I'm not saying it though. I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to be like, yo, this is the greatest movie ever. Go watch it. Everybody be like this. So I'm just giving them. I mean, if something is good based off how you feel about it, no matter what I say, is viable to change.
maybe you
If
could
I
have
say, oh, this
chose.
acting great,
Maybe you could have said different words. You could have worded it differently. That's like saying, man,
yeah.
yeah, man, you should check out that burger spot. I mean, the burgers ain't all that, but I mean, you still check out that burger. Like, I don't want that
But
burger. You saying they ain't all that?
you you said if I could know anything on the fly, my on the fly ain't gonna be the same as, if it's something I really think about, like, yo, I don't want to give anybody, no, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I've seen the movie once. That would be disingenuous. Same with the burger spot. If I'm like, yo, it's the best burger I ever had, I only had it once. And then you go there and they inconsistent, now I look like a liar. I don't want
Just
my
say
first put out there like a liar.
the correct or the proper words to use in that situation is pretty good. Pretty good means it's good. It ain't great, so it ain't like I'm overhyping it, but it's still good. Like it's enjoyable. Like that's like I'm saying,
Okay, so go ahead.
hey man, you should really get these running shoes. I mean, they ain't really comfortable, but you should get them. Why would I want
No, it's
uncomfortable
not.
running shoes?
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Because for shoes, there's
Man,
no in between. If a shoe's not comfortable, you wouldn't even want to put it on. You could put on a movie and look into it like, oh, I'm seeing it's not that good, but I'm gonna watch it. And then even if it's not, it might blow your mind. You'd be like, yo, it's better. Versus if I put it up here and it ended up being lower than expectations, I'll rather something shock me beyond versus be oversold and it be terrible. That now, what it will be like if I'm like, oh yeah, this shoe's amazing, bro. This is the most comfortable shoes I ever put it on. And you put it on and you have an instant corn on your foot, then yeah, I'm a liar.
hey
Ain't no
man,
way you just trying to put comfortability in the entertainment zone.
I'm
You
just
trying to
saying,
make me
man.
have to say like I said confidence.
Just an example, like just like people say,
Go
some
ahead.
shoes aren't comfortable, but they look nice.
Oh no,
So,
I'm not doing. I don't care how good a shoe look. If I'm not comfortable putting it on, no.
but I say that to say, I George Foreman's good. I'm not gonna say it's pretty good. That's a good movie. It's just like, I mean, but a lot of times you know you'll see like Rotten Tomatoes or anybody else who does like the movie reviews and the rankings and stuff. And some people have low rankings on it. Then you watch and you're like, it's good to me. So it's good to me. I suggest that you guys watch it. If you don't like it, then hey, sorry, can't get you your time back. But check the movie out. Um, if y'all have anything that y'all have any suggestions on, you know, definitely would love to see that in the comments. Love to get some responses. So we will ask any new movies out or any movies that may have come out in recent years that we missed out on, or shows. Put those on movies or shows.
Yeah, I was about to say. But speaking of that, um, I don't remember who commented. I didn't get a chance to get back to him. But you saw the question or did you see the odd one out thing that I did on our page?
Yeah,
And so, do you remember me revealing the answer and why it was the answer?
yeah.
Somebody responded, it was like, but Captain America's name is Steve Rogers. And I'm like, how does that combat what the overall theme was?
I guess they don't know
If
what
I
that
said,
word meant.
That's what it gotta be.
Just Steve Rogers.
I don't know nobody named alliteration. But nah, yeah. For it to be, was it Matt Murdock? Um, who else was it? I was about to say Ryan Reynolds. It's crazy because the actual name is alliteration too. Wade Wilson
Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner.
and Bruce Banner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve
So
Stevens.
I thought I picked name him again
Um,
or the
the Hulk,
characters. Name the characters. Okay, so the Hulk, Daredevil,
Deadpool, Captain
Deadpool.
America, Daredevil.
Okay, I picked damn, who did I pick?
Daredevil in it.
Yeah, I picked Daredevil because I didn't pick Daredevil. I picked Deadpool. And the reason I picked Deadpool because my thinking was every character's had two people play that character. It's only been
Mm,
one Deadpool.
that's fire. See, if you would have even pushed that idea to me, like that deserves an award. Like, not even being funny. That's why I give people is like a freedom range question because everything is so easy to look up. So if I do something where it's just like, who played this? You can literally Google it and get the answer. So I have to be kind of more creative.
Yeah,
But that also forces the creativity out of other people. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people just saw Daredevil and was like, oh, he the only one that can't see.
yeah,
Crazy.
that's too obvious though. But I did think because
Too
it's two Captain Americas with Anthony Mackie officially being Captain America. It's been
uh
two Hulks, um, and then yeah, it's been two Daredevils.
Daredevils.
Yeah,
I just got into Daredevil, so um but shout out to Deadpool because it seems like Marvel is going to a darker place with some of these characters. And I don't remember seeing that for real before Deadpool went rated R. Well,
yeah.
was introduced rated R.
I mean, it's all about the audience, man. The audience is maturing. Um, I definitely want to see what else they got. I know they're about to do. I saw like a little. Somebody had the cast of Avengers of the new Avengers that's supposed to be coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. I haven't been keeping up like I used to. But it's a new Avengers coming out. I can't even think of the name off the top of my head. They bringing in like a lot of like some of the X Men and a lot of past characters. So I don't know if they're gonna do like kind of like they did X Men Days of Future Past, where they like go back and forth in time. That would
hmm
make sense. But we'll see. Doomsday,
Yeah,
yeah, Avengers
yeah, that's
Doomsday,
what it is.
yeah, the one
Yeah,
with
go ahead.
I would say the one with Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom. But so that they
hmm
definitely gonna have multiple universes and probably do some foreshadowing and going back and forth in time. That's the only thing that makes sense, uh, in theory.
I was watching I was on YouTube and it popped up and was like that it was doing an announcement. It just said announcement on it and it was just showing the back of like actors' chairs and you know you can see this person's name and that person's name and so it was just kind of revealing the characters like that. There's no official trailer or nothing, but yeah, it was fire because for Ant-Man, like the trailer, like it was like a regular size chair, regular size chair, regular size chair, and then you see the camera pan down. And then what is his name? Paul Rudd?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they had his chair small for Ant-Man. So they rollouts be fire. Them and Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, I don't know if you ever pay attention to their trailers and whatnot and when they introduce every character, but they do real good with promotion.
Yeah, I feel like I like the Mortal Kombat movie that did come out. They didn't have my boy in it, but they did have a little after credit scene showing that he'll be in the next one if there is going to be a next one. Johnny Cage.
I, oh, okay, yeah. Johnny Cage, yeah, that's the life of the party for Mortal Kombat. That's the
Yeah,
comedic relief.
yeah, that's my dude.
That's your
But
favorite
there's
character, like As far as to use or just that exist in Mortal Kombat?
No, not to use. I like Sub Zero. That's my like. If I'm fighting, I like to fight with Sub Zero. But like Johnny Cage, just like you say, entertaining. He the entertainment.
Yeah.
But he also like it's just his character itself. Like he's an actor, but he really is still a martial artist. Like people
Yeah.
think he be acting like he don't have hands. So
Hands and feet and fleets.
yeah, so be interested to see who gonna play him and if they do a second one. I hope they do.
I mean, I don't think that movie had a lot of notable actors, so maybe it'll be somebody like an emerging actor to play that part.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like I feel like what they should do since they making everything live action. We need a live action Captain Planet. I will watch that. I
You would, but how much of the world you think will watch that?
huh?
I said you would, but how excited do you think the whole world will be for that?
I don't give a flying biscuit what everybody else think. I'm trying
What in
to.
the
I just
BT?
want. Yeah, man, we got to start editing. But yeah,
I don't use those words. You the one with the BT edit.
I.
Boy, it wasn't the Phil Farm film.
Those BT edits crazy though, man. And they don't
Disgusting
even do it in the same voice. Like you can tell,
at
like
all.
somebody's job is to just enter in like different edits. Shut the front
Say
door.
now, cut
What?
the money.
Son of a
That's a load of
baloney.
food.
You're a piece of Chicago. Shout out to BT and whoever does the edits. Like I could have did that for like
Whoever doing that getting a bag.
crazy bad.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine them edits on a Boss Man D Low radio edit? Song will go crazy.
I was bad at fried chicken in school. Now I'm trying to dodge.
Hey, we gonna have to make that a hit. Who gonna do the ad? You do the ad libs, I do the rap.
That'd be funny. Shout out to Boss Man D-Lo.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
Hey man, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the news. I don't know if it's real. I ain't even look into it more. Folks saying Chipotle about to be up out of here.
I seen that. I mean, I don't think I've had Chipotle over 10 times to be real with you, so it ain't really affected me. You know, the one place that might affect me if they go out of business. But
Del
yeah,
Taco.
man. All right, so that's been another episode of the No Clickbait Podcast.
It ain't Del Taco?
Thank y'all for what
It ain't Del Taco?
you said. You were Duke fan.
All right, y'all. It's been another episode. We appreciate everybody tapping in. Man. Go ahead and drop an ism for him. Nah, it's I know you like Sonic.
I like the slushes. I don't even do that no more though. I said
Um,
like I was addicted to drugs, but yeah, I don't do the happy hour thing no more. That's the
what's
only
your
time I used to get them.
what's
You
your
said
one
what?
what's your one restaurant you talking about then?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody we heard of Chick-fil-A go. Chick-fil-A go, we all go.
I wouldn't say all that, but Sonic. All my friends and brohams were alcoholics, so when y'all went to turn up, I had to put mine in a Sonic slush. So that's why I developed that. But Sonic go. But when you think about it, there's nowhere else you can really get a slush from besides the gas station, and they don't hit the same.
Uh, yeah, that's true. I feel like
Yeah,
Sonic
like when you can
slushies
put
are. I don't know what kind of ice they have, but like there's like extra cold. Like compared
yeah,
to,
boy,
I don't know what it is, but like they I don't know.
that
Can't
first
even
sip,
think of the word
that
I'm trying
first
to say.
sip gonna yeah, that first sip gonna get a reaction out of you. That's dry ice for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Sonic. Sonic got some stuff on that menu though. Y'all gonna stop being disrespectful and stop sleeping. Them
Oh yeah.
tater tots fire.
Yeah, they
Corn
breakfast
dogs too.
they breakfast stuff don't miss, and I think they do breakfast all day. They got a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast toaster. Changed my life.
Oh yeah, I like their sausage burrito.
I ain't never had one. I just started trying like burritos and stuff. Chick-fil-A got like a spicy hash because they put hash browns in one of their burritos, and I ain't never seen that done before, so I had to try it. But yeah,
Pretty common thing. I feel
yeah.
like hash browns and fries, people put like fries and stuff in burritos too. When it's like a well, I guess you can call it a burrito, you can call it a wrap or whatever, but a lot of restaurants be doing that, especially like out in
This wrap around.
California.
I let a round wrap. Nah, but
How you gonna get
have
a
you
round
you
wrap?
ever you, you ever dipped your fries in a milkshake?
Of course, Wendy's
Is it worth the hype? I've literally never done it.
bussin'. You get a little
Is it what is
sweet.
it like?
I mean, you get sweet and salty.
It's like pretzels and chocolate, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good comparison. Chocolate dipped pretzels, like the Hershey's pretzels.
Never had it.
Dang, have you lived? Can I live? Dun, dun. Nah, it's really good though.
My sweet and savory combination is popcorn and M&Ms,
Mm. Shout out to the Oreo
or
popcorn
even
though.
oh yeah, you put me on flavored popcorn. Every time I have flavored popcorn now, you gonna cross my mind. I feel like I had it before that, but you
You're
had flavors I didn't know
always
they came.
on my mind.
Yeah, I knew they came in flavors, but I didn't know they had all the flavors until I seen them at your crib. Like I would have never thought they had a 40-ounce flavored popcorn. That's crazy to me.
Man said it
Same
might
grade
be
alcohol.
like I mean,
They was at your crib.
we gonna gatekeep the name, no free promotion. Um, but yeah, man, if the Chipotle news is true, rest in peace, Chipotle. You will be missed. Um,
Chipotle.
yeah, Chipotle. Shout out to the vinaigrette. But yeah,
Hey, they drinks be terrible. I thought it was just a one-time thing, but them fountain drinks, like at first I thought it was just like maybe they didn't, whoever made it didn't make it with no love, but it's almost like a miss every time. You know what drinks I'm talking about? Like they're special ones, not the ones from the fountain.
like the black tea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do not be good.
I had it. The best fountain drinks are like at W&B or like W&B and American Deli, like
Yes,
like the peach lemonade.
American Belly Dog,
Wake up.
American. It might if we had to do top three, that might be number one easily.
What drinks?
Then you mix it all together. Yes. Then you mix it all together and get your own flavor. Man.
Fire, man. Shout out to him. My first had
Yeah.
American Deli, man. I think I ate it 3 days in a row at one time, and I got the exact same thing. Got the wings
Bro,
with the.
don't be that person.
That's how it be though. Put that on repeat.
Mm. Man, you put the playlist on shuffle. They started to know you by name.
Ain't nothing like having your go to order. I feel like every spot I go to, I got like a little go to order. I'll switch it up a lot. I switch it up sometimes, but sometimes you just know what you want, man.
Yeah, I want to get into a habit of, excuse me, when I go to different places, I want to try something different off their menu, just like expand my palate and see if there's things out there that I really like that I just never try or things of that nature.
Yeah. Now
I don't have a choice.
if I'm out of town, like especially if I'm out of the country, then yeah, I'm definitely switching up. I want to try different things, especially if it's like a different culture or something like that. Like expanding your palate. Like if I go to Jamaica or Italy or wherever, I don't want no chicken tenders. Some
My
people
boy with
do.
a frog pack.
Some people I don't want no frog back now. But like I
Give
want
me a frog.
like you can still eat chicken, just eat like how they cook their chicken, you know? Like if you go to
Yeah.
Jamaica, get jerk chicken or get whatever that they
Oh,
cook in whatever country that you're in. Don't go there and get no chicken tenders or like no people just say
yeah.
you can get a burger and stuff.
What's wild though is statistically speaking, somebody's burger has to be the best burger. And I always wonder, like, what have we had the best version of already? You know what I mean? Like, we've had pizza from a lot of places, but what if there's some place that nobody knows about, or is a real small mom and pop area somewhere in Connecticut that has the best pizza you'll ever have in your life?
But that's gonna be opinionated though, so it's not gonna be statistically speaking. I mean, you can vote on it, yeah, but it's still
Yeah,
gonna
that's right.
be yeah, it's still gonna be opinionated though. Like it may be amazing to me and you, but somebody else, that burger could be too like salty. It could be overcooked. It could be undercooked. It could
Uh-huh.
be too juicy. Like somebody gonna have it, or like dude from SpongeBob could have no pickles. But like
Mhm.
somebody may feel one way versus another. Like even like pizza, like the pizza's good, but it's too much sauce, or their crust is dry, or whatever, too much cheese, or not enough cheese. So it's tough to say that one place.
Right. I'm not even saying it like to try to get everybody on board for one thing. What I'm saying is like how we say if you go somewhere, try something the way they cook it. So say you go somewhere and your focus is to just try something new, but they do something familiar better than you've had it before. And you
Okay.
never end up trying it because it's just like, I'm not here for that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got a good point, but
Mm.
I'm not going in for no burger unless I mean I haven't had a burger in a minute, and they do have places that'll like put a little twist on the burger with like some of the toppings,
Uh-huh.
things that's on it. So if it's something that really sounds like different,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'll try it. But if it's just like your standard basic burger, nah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
But if
wonder how
it's
many ways you can cook one
but if
thing
it's
though. Like I'm
yeah,
in wonder how many ways somebody can really make a different something different. Because I mean, you can get chicken from anywhere, really, but there's places that stand out. Like I don't know if you can think of the best place you ever had chicken from, or the area you've been where you had something that you would go back for.
yeah, like
You can think,
I can think of a few places. Like tacos are amazing, right? Like tacos,
hmm
burritos, like Mexican food in general. But if I had to pick one
hmm
place in the world, I'm going to Bodega. Like it's amazing.
boy, face done lit up and everything. I
This,
see you smile twice out the week.
it's amazing. Like I can't say like a specific place like that. So to your point, that was the best like Mexican food that I ever had.
Right. So yeah, you get what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Or like
Like it's something you can go and like if you're in Jamaica and you get jerk, whatever, you like this is great. And then they might bring a jerk place somewhere where you live at and you're like, it's good, but it ain't, you know,
yeah.
what my
That's
standard would be.
that's actually what I was about to say. So when I went to Jamaica, obviously I had jerk chicken. Had jerk chicken on the resort, but there's like a grill on like it's like a hut with like a grill, like they smoking meat and everything out there.
Mhm.
That the jerk chicken they had over there, phenomenal. Like you could tell they I don't know how long they cooked it, how long they let it like sit in the seasoning or
Marinade.
whatever. Yeah, marinate. I can't think of the word. I don't know
No,
how
that's
long they
about to
let
be
it
always
sit,
name.
how long they cook it at what temperatures. But they had it like down to a science. That and the sauce that they give you a little sauce that you can put over your rice and stuff. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
So yeah, that specific like that hut. So to your point of a hole in the wall, a lot of times the hole in the walls be busting. They just don't get enough, unfortunate, like enough exposure because they're a hole in the wall.
But I wonder if it's supposed to be that way. Not supposed to be that way, but just the way things pan out. Because I would imagine a lot of things that make Hole in the Walls great is just kind of like I guess, the intimacy of the restaurant, kind of, because you're not like a chain place, so you can be familiar with who works there and everything kind of be more consistent because it's not a whole bunch of different people trying to do the same thing. It's the same people doing the same thing.
Yeah, you're gonna get better quality food because it's not like mass production. And yeah, you're going to have like repeat customers. Some people, like, it's some places where people will have like their routine of, hey, we're going to, I don't know, Sally's chicken and waffles. We go there every Saturday morning. That's our routine. So they got a small
Mhm.
crew, small staff, small establishment. Food is banging because they got like their repeat customers. Every now and then they'll get some new people in, but they're able to give you really good quality versus a spot that's just swamp. Then that's when you get a bunch of people in there. They don't put as much care into the food. They're pumping it out.
Mhm.
So they may not.
Mhm.
Some places that's not the goal to outgrow what they currently have. Some people are comfortable with having like a small establishment.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And I learned that from I used to watch Diners, Drive-In, and Dives all the time.
What?
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy
Oh, okay.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Great show. But
Is it
some
like a
people,
great show? Like
hmm?
I said, is it a great show or is it just kind of like up your alley of shows you like you would recommend it?
I would recommend it. But unfortunately, I don't know why. I used to watch it when I was hungry, so it made me like even hungrier, and I'd be like, "Dang, that don't look good." Knowing I'm
Boy,
like
I had a king.
nowhere near this place. Like they'll show a spot in like Rhode Island or in California. Like it ain't like I can hop in the car and go.
He was looking at the TV like Damon was looking at Tupac.
Yeah, looking at the TV like Mello was looking at Ree.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if we ever talked about it, which this is just a sidebar. Do you ever see how older players be lying just to act like they had it like that in the basketball world?
What you mean?
Kenny Smith said that Kyrie, nothing he does handle wise is new. They could do that back in the day. They just didn't do it because that wasn't the way the game was played. But everybody could do what Kyrie Irving does with the basketball.
Kenny just bored.
It's what?
Kenny just bored. That's all it is. I mean, like
Gotta be.
Kyrie did get like influence from some of them, but ain't nobody back in the day doing what Kyrie does with a basketball, bro.
That's
But
all I'm saying.
like Rod Strickland is his goddad, and so he did pick up on some things from his game, and then obviously like people like AI and Kobe don't have a crazy handle. Kobe's just like fundamental, but like yeah, it's
Mm,
pieces of their game that he picked up on, but can't nobody dribble like him.
thank you. What's wild is the fact that you think, because I mean, the game clearly has advanced. You telling me that back in the day, everybody could do that when even now there's not anybody who handles the ball like Kyrie in the current league?
Right.
That's wild.
You know how I know like that's not true? If you seen like it's a clip of Michael Jordan. He went behind the
Hmm.
back. You probably know what I'm talking about. He went behind the back and caught the ball with the same hand, and the announcers went crazy.
I don't know what he just did.
Did you did you just see what he just did? Oh my, like, bro, that's the most standard, like, regular move. Like, yeah, like he
No,
dunked from half court.
it was wild. It was so wild. Is I know he don't even know how he did that because that wasn't a move you can find him doing a bunch of times.
Like, that's crazy.
Kyrie, you can watch an hour, not even exaggerate, of just Kyrie handling a rock, and you might not see a bunch of the same moves over and over again. It's just like intuitive.
Yeah.
And you telling me anybody from Aiden, you telling me Doc Rivers had a crazy handle, but he was just like, nah, this ain't about me.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of there were some players with crazy handle back then, but none of them like Kyrie. Obviously, AI had a good handle, awesome crossover. Um, like I said, Rod Strickland, Nick Van Exel, um,
Mm-hmm.
Tim Hardaway. So it ain't
Steve
like
Francis.
people, yeah, Steve Francis. It ain't like people couldn't dribble or didn't have a nice handle, but they just weren't Kyrie.
Yeah. I mean, that's like saying, okay, I mean, I'm not taking away. There were people who had handle, but even some people that had moves, they didn't really have, they had some go to moves, they didn't have no crazy handle. But that's like, when, because I would say Kyrie is the epitome of ball handling. Like, if you think of the best, it's going to be him. So that's like if somebody's,
Beg to differ.
who
Tiana Trump. Nah, I'm
I
just
was going to say it, but I was like, what can we get away with? I swear I was going to say,
I,
I said, I'm not going to do it. That's great. I put on everything I love. I thought of that joke and was like, nah. But that's like if we saying shooters, right? If you say, oh, everybody could shoot like, you know, Kyle Korver or something like that, where it's been seen like there's people who can come off the screen and shoot, it's like, okay, that don't really sound like a hating comment. But if you like, oh, everybody can shoot like Steph back in the day, we just didn't have a green light to pull from there. Man, I don't want to hear nothing else you gotta say.
why would you not have a green light to make like baskets, bro?
Exactly.
Because you're
Who's
not
gonna
going to
tell you to
be.
stop if you're working?
Could have dunked anytime I wanted, but oh shit, stop it.
If the coach is restricting you, I promise you wasn't good at what you thought you was good at.
Exactly.
Like I can only imagine if you have a handle like Kyrie, you can get anywhere on the floor. What coach is telling you not to do that?
A bad one. Speaking of sports, though,
Gotta be.
you see the the latest in the Bron Stephen A feud.
Nah, I ain't even tapped into it. I just see LeBron keep getting new songs made about him. I don't know what. I remember I just seen somewhere Stephen A said if he would have put his hands on him or something, he would have swung. And I don't even know how I got to this point.
Yeah, I mean Stephen A taking advantage of the moment. He's a analyst, sports reporter, podcaster, so he's just doing whatever he can to keep the momentum going, get more spotlight on his shows, his podcast, more money in his pocket. I ain't mad at him for it. But yeah, he was like, if Brian would have swung, if like that man would have put his hands on me, I would have swung on him immediately. And then a video resurfaced of him.
Him doing it in the bag.
Yeah, he had like a bag man, and he was doing like a little uppercut. It was so slow, face fully
What was
exposed. Like, bro,
throwing the YIAtas?
yeah, that's exactly what it was. A knuckle sandwich. But like I don't know. That was just funny. And then so Brian posted it on IG and was like, womp womp womp. And I thought it was fake because I was like, dang, I know he ain't post this for real, but it was really him.
That's what I wake up and tell myself as a daily affirmation.
It was really him.
Yep.
And then you have somebody else who was funny on IG as far as like athletes. It's Kevin Love. I don't know where it's been coming from recently to like him starting to post stuff like this, but he had reposted it. He oh, dang, I'm trying to think of what he said. But yeah, Kevin Love funny.
Why you think of that?
Oh, I got it.
Somebody.
He
Oh, go
posted
ahead. My fault.
he posted go see it like he was like, I would immediately swung on in quotations, and he posted Dragonfly
Mhm.
Jones when he's fighting. And when he fought the dude,
Dog.
he always beat him up over his money.
Dog. It was one where I can't remember what quarterback did it. Oh, when when we picked up DK Metcalf and nobody knew our quarterback situation, and Mitch Trubisky posted a picture, and the caption was, "I know DK or Pickens down there somewhere," so he was just gonna launch the ball anywhere and call
Yeah,
it a day.
that's how they beat him. I know y'all ready.
Man,
It was something I
every
saw
year,
talking about Russell Wilson. How he gonna be talking to the Giants.
like what?
But just like, how Russell Wilson supposed to be this like positive role model and model citizen and all
Yeah,
that stuff. I ain't click on the video though, but
yeah.
I ain't click on the audio, but I can tell like that's how the video was going. And then everybody
Hmm.
was like, man, get the out of here.
What's wild is they got him and Jameis or Jameis.
That's a funny person, man.
Boy, them they gonna have so many mic'd up moments where it's gonna be hilarious.
It's a W.
They W tonight. What? And they lost that game.
But he had him fired up though.
That's all that matter, huh?
It's all that matter, man. Give it your all. Sometimes you gotta live with the results.
You always gotta live with the result. You never got a choice. You might as well have fun doing it, huh?
Yeah. But man, about to get up out of here. Ain't know if you had any isms, any other things going on that you wanted to share with the folks.
Um, I'm gonna start promoting it more on our page, but I have a lot of things where it's just to try to put it at the end of the show is a lot. So instead, I'm just going to let you know that I appreciate you for being consistent with the podcast. We almost a year in, which is dope in itself.
If
So we're
you
gonna keep
want
pushing.
to bring
I love to go to girls. But yeah, just give you your appreciation in case I don't do it enough. I like for people who I appreciate to know that I do. So yeah, we don't need no ism for that, unless the ism is just show love to who deserves it. That's it.
I appreciate it, man. I'm about to make me cry on national podcast.
You ain't try to do that, man. I would hate for you to be crying I'm eating pizza because that's exactly what I'm finna do as soon as you say this is over.
It's over.